so awkwardly bright in this kitchen at this time of day. Anyway, gym, it's Monday, we went to the gym, it was lovely. I just did cardio. I just felt like catching up on some cardio this week, so I'll probably start back at personal training maybe next week, because this week I just want to like burn some calories, get my heart rate up, get some cardio fitness going and everything. I'm gonna make my little banana and coffee smoothie. Actually, I'm gonna mix it up. I might do turmeric and banana or something, I don't know. I've got heaps of bananas I need to use. I'm gonna film this on my phone for Shaaanxo Fit as well. Tastes like a banana milkshake. So good. So today the plan is to do lots of editing. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna have a shower now, well, after I have this, and just, yeah, get today's video done, starting up vlogging again, like now that I'm, you know, kind of getting back into routine. For now I'm just gonna eat a balanced diet, so I'll just show you guys what that involves while I settle back into everything, and then probably look at going a bit keto again once I'm back in routine, because it just seems to work the best for my body. I feel so much more puffy when I'm eating other stuff, like even if it's healthy, like healthy carbs and stuff. Half the time I end up being so puffy, but let's see how I go alongside the weight training. Just want to see like how that works together for me. So yeah, and I've started on this new medication for my thyroid as well. So there's a few different things. Hopefully my energy's good. I am due for B12 this week, so I need to do that, and yeah, that's about all I have to update you on. I'm getting my nails done next week, so probably need to glue that nail back on. I want to start doing more chill stuff on Mondays, because I always have really bad anxiety and stress levels on Sundays because I'm relaxing and I can't stop thinking about the next day, because I used to put a lot of pressure on myself for Mondays, like in terms of I'd be like, okay, I need to get up, I need to film, I need to edit, I need to upload, like all of these different things. So now I've decided most of the time for Mondays I'm gonna obviously work really hard, but it's gonna be more like computer work, editing, getting my week sorted, you know, like figuring out what I'm gonna film that week, figuring out what I've got to prioritize, do like catch up on all my emails and stuff from the week or weekend I should say, edit my video, upload my video, and get some stuff like relaxing stuff done too. So that's going to include my skincare, which does not take long, a couple minutes, but I find it relaxing. I'll show you how I do it today. This is actually saved on my highlights on Instagram, but I just wanted to show you guys. If you ever get your little diamond head encrusted with like dead skin cells, which happens because you're using it to remove dead skin cells, and you can get a few like stuck on there and you find it won't be as like effective, this is what I do. Small dish, tiny bit of dishwashing liquid, some boiling water. Well, I don't actually use like boiling water, but close to it, okay? Just hot water even. Hot tap water will do the job. I love this jug. We got this years ago at Harvey Norman, and then we got another one just like it at Harvey Norman for the beach house, but it was like the upgraded one. So they still sell these, but maybe just not the exact same one. And it's not plugged in. You can put on this keep warm function too, which keeps the water like warm throughout the day, which is quite cool, but we don't use that because waste of power. But I guess if you want to boil the jug and then keep it warm while you're waiting, I don't know what, anyway. Don't mind my finger, by the way, I cut it. So it's like hot, like, so you can put your finger in it. I don't know, I'm just scared I'll melt the plastic, but you probably can't because it's quite thick plastic. Anyway, that's what I do. Sit it in there for 10 minutes and then use like a scrubby brush, like something coarse. You don't want to use like a cloth, you want to use something like something like this, or a toothbrush. I use a toothbrush, like an old toothbrush, and just like scratch off all the dead skin. It comes straight off, easy as. Shake it off, let it dry, and then we're gonna exfoliate our face soon. But first I thought I'd be a GB and prep some dinner for Hamish, his favourite meal, because I just thought, oh, we don't have any meat up. Then I remembered we had some lamb shanks in the fridge. Hamish did groceries yesterday, so I might put them in the slow cooker because it's like his favourite meal. This meal can be easily keto-fied, but we're not doing it keto today because I want to do mashed potato, which we rarely have. We don't have it often at all. So lamb shanks, mashed potato, we'll do some leeks, onions, maybe a couple carrots, and I might do some roast veg or some beans or something with it as well. So I guess I'll show you how I do that. I'm going to quickly sear off these. These are from New World. Sear them off with a little bit of oil, and then, yeah. Actually finished in olive oil. How weird is that? I feel like that never happens. Like, I swear this must have been like a year of oil. And then this is how, yeah, yum. So now I'm gonna put in some water, some stock powder. Usually I do red wine and I'll cook it off with the shanks when I cook it, but I don't feel like opening a bottle to do that. We do have red wine, but yeah, can't be bothered. So we're just gonna do stock, salt, pepper, and let that cook over, I guess, high for a couple of hours. Then I'll turn it down to low until tonight because it's only like 11 now. So it should be well done by the time Hamish gets home. This stock powder is bomb. I would definitely buy it again. It's by micellar and it's actually vegan, but it's beef stock flavour and it's so delicious. And it's natural, gluten-free, no trans fat, cholesterol-free, no MSG, no animal content. It's completely made out of vegetables. And it's got 0.7 grams of carb per serve. I mean, maybe like a teaspoon or a tablespoon, like I don't freaking know. There's also garlic in here. I don't know if you guys saw that. Crushed garlic, I mean, out of a jar. I'm gonna use a cup of water. This is a cup we used for beer pong the other night. Lol. Then we just chuck that in. I've got that on low, so I'll update you guys in a couple of hours and show you how it's coming along. Oh my god, I love leeks so much. They're probably my fave veg. Alright, so this is dry. Need a filter. I just keep all my stuff in the box. Like this. By the way, you can use the code XSMOOTH to get a huge discount off this. I'll link it below for you. I'll link the thing I'm going to do next below as well because I've been doing it every day and it's saving me. And it has been a replacement for this. You guys saw me raving about this and I love this. This is so expensive though. It's by Skinink. It's a little LED light. I love it, but you can only do a little part of your face at once. So I solved my issues. Okay, I solved them. I'll show you next. I'm going to start on level 1. And this is a microdermabrasion. If you guys haven't seen it on my Instagram story, you probably won't know what it is, but yeah, it's just microdermabrasion. So I like to do this once a week or so. Sometimes I only do it like once every 2 weeks because I forget, but it changed my skin. And I'm doing it today because I'm not wearing any makeup, so once I do the next step as well, I can chuck on my skincare and just let it like soak in all day long. This is good to do at night too, but... And I don't like push it into my skin, I just let it grip itself. I'm not pushing. I think that's an important thing to say. I go over this area twice. like the lower part. That's where I get a lot of congestion. I think it's because it's where I shave my face, so the pores can get a little bit blocked, and it feels so good. Alright, so my skin feels so much better. Feels like amazing instantly. You can see I've got some like dry skin that's lifted. That hasn't quite come off. So when that happens, I don't force it. I don't like scrub at it or anything. I just let it kind of chill. Usually by tomorrow, it'll like fall off naturally. And the rest, the dead layer of skin on top, it's just pretty much gone. So I did not exfoliate in the shower. Woke up, went to the gym, had a shower, washed my face with a gentle cleanser, and that's all I've done. I don't use like anything else abrasive on the same day as the microdermabrasion, so that includes like my lactic acid or salicylic acid or my perfect skin treatment by Dana Skincare, anything like that I don't use on the exact same day because I just want it to be chill. I don't want to irritate my skin. If I do feel a bit irritated, like for whatever reason, I do have a couple of like face masks that are really gentle, or I love the calming range by Dermalogica. It's so good. It's called the Ultra Calm. I love that stuff. It's so good. I actually had like a rash after I did that full face of oldest makeup video, and I used the Ultra Calming range and it calmed it right down. And I'll show you the filter. I'm gonna show you this. It's hard to see in this lighting, but there's a whole lot of dead skin on there. I used to get way more like when I first started, obviously. Now it's not so bad, but there's still a lot. And then just before I do the next step, I want to make sure my skin is freshly clean. Where's my micellar water gone? Should be here somewhere. Oh, here it is. My Clear Hill. This is my go-to at the moment. And a cotton round. And the next step I'm going to do while I edit. And then you're not going to hear from me for a little while, because I'm just going to sort out my week, edit a video for today, and get that up. Because I find like once I do this, sometimes there's some dead skin just laying on the surface. So a quick cleanser or micellar water. Look at that. Oh, I don't know if you can see. Can you see all that dead skin? It's kind of like yellowish. Do you see? Yummy. This just makes my skin way brighter, more even. My congestion's way less bad. Is that how you say it? Like, it's better. Breakouts aren't as bad. I had some massive breakouts during isolation because I got very lazy with this and just all of my skincare. So I've just been right back on it. And the next step, which is like light therapy, LED therapy, which I think was invented, I was gonna say invented by NASA. But yeah, I mean, I already knew it worked because I had this one that I loved since the end of last year. But yeah, I got lazy because it takes ages and you have to like sit there doing it. Whereas this other one, like you just chuck it on. I'll show you. I've got it next to my computer so I can wear it each day when I'm, you know, doing my work and stuff. This is how it looks. A bit crazy. Hamish freaks out when he sees me wearing it. And this is just a quick rundown on like light. So blue light's the one I use the most. It kills bacteria, so it helps with breakouts. I also love red light, which is for collagen and like anti-aging. Blue and red makes purple, so purple is really good as well. Yellow is supposed to be for texture and everything. I might do some like yellow today, just calming yellow. So you have to go power and then on, and it starts on red, and then you can go color. Pick your color. What color is that? Does mine have yellow? So we've got this yellowish light. Hello. I'm gonna go 20 minutes, and I like it quite strong, and it's not the most comfortable thing, but lying down's much better, so you can do it in bed. I'm just doing it while I work. It switches off automatically. just editing the video for you guys. Now I can finally drink my coffee, yay. Just like that. I just need to go put on some serum and everything as well. See, I've got this. I don't get the lines if I lay down with it, but if I'm sitting up with it, I get these like lines where it's like sitting on my nose and this bone. So yeah.
Oh, but it still looks dope. It still looks effective. The blending could be better. The execution could be better, but I'm still pretty happy with it. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.
He's so done with me, look at him. Look how large he looks. He looks so big when he sprawls out like that. Every time someone like meets me in real life, if I'm with the dog or something, they're always like, oh, he's really small. I'm like, yep. He's a big Italian Greyhound though. He's the biggest in his litter. He grew up to be the biggest, pretty sure. Like usually Italian Greyhounds, I think they usually sit between like as small as like 3 or 4 kilos for some very small ones, up to like I think 12 kilos or so. But I think the average size, correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm sure it's like 4 or 5 kilos to 8 kilos or so, like in there somewhere. I think he's 10 kilos or 10.5 kilos, so he's hefty. But if you put him next to a whippet, he's much smaller still. Long legs, like much more dainty. Hey, just say it's all muscle. I'm super muscly. He is actually very muscular. Those strong legs. This is what's been keeping me going. Keeping me going through isolation. Oh my god. Obsessed. And I'm so happy for them as well. So it is almost 1. I've had it on high, so I'll probably just turn it down now and rotate this lamp. It smells so delicious. So, what's the word? Aromatic. The onions and carrots and stuff. Beef stock powder. It just smells so yummy. There you go. And by the time this finished cooking, this meat will just be falling off the bone. It'll be super tender. That's why I love slow cooking it. Yeah, and the moisture you can see is kind of like getting more and more because all of the moisture is coming out of the veg too. That's why I don't add too much moisture. And then I kind of drain it at the end and then just have other gravy. I don't use it for much. You can blend it up into gravy if you want, but I usually just kind of like pull it all out, put it with some mash and gravy. It's delicious. It's a beautiful day, Louie. Oh, you're getting your nails cut tonight, aren't you? Forgot about that. That was supposed to be done this morning, actually. Hey, in the sun. Time for some lunch. Need a refuel. I'm feeling a bit groggy. First workout, you know, like doing cardio. Well, not first cardio, but I've not done regular high intensity cardio. Oh, can't talk, see? So I just need some food. While I'm eating some carbs, I've been tracking portion sizes as well, and like calories and stuff like that. Someone was worried when I said something about portion sizes in my last video. Don't worry, I'm not just sticking to what it says because everyone needs different amount of food. But I was just curious to see what one portion of cereal was last time. So I'm having 1 sachet. I find the size of that's perfect for me personally, because I always add fruit to it. So this is gonna be like, hold on, what fruit do I have? Ooh, blueberries. Yum. This will be like 230 calories, so it's very low calorie. And then I'll usually have like a snack later as well. You know, nuts are my fave. How much milk do I need? I love nuts. I love pears at the moment. I've got some feijoas off the tree. But yeah, we'll have a pretty big dinner. So I'll just kind of hold out for that really. because my dinner tonight I've already logged, and it's mostly veggies. I've put in some butter for the mash. It's gonna be like 800 calories. So that, plus my smoothie this morning, plus this, and a snack will be pretty good today. I could probably actually have a couple of snacks just because I did work out as well. Because you don't want to like undereat, obviously. Even if I'm not hungry, I try to eat enough, because typically, like, it's a bit different when I'm eating carbs, I get hungrier, but typically I don't feel hungry enough to eat a lot of times throughout the day. So I'm trying to like work on that and make sure I'm eating enough, just, you know, for energy and stuff, you know? Oh my gosh, that smells so good, the lamb. I'm so excited. It's all cooked, and it's way bigger than what you'd expect when it's like raw. I mean, if you're like me and don't usually eat oats and stuff like that, it expands a lot. I've got the rest of my banana from my smoothie. I like to just use my spoon. I saw this on TikTok and I thought it was so smart. I like to put all my berries in when it's hot so that it like kind of warms up a little bit, otherwise it's like real cold because I put it all in the fridge. Blueberries, I've rinsed these. People always freak out, they're like, don't you wash everything? I do. Sometimes I just don't show it. 30 grams of blue. Oh my god, this looks so bomb. And you know what, just for some extra protein, I'm going to pop in some chia seeds. Chia seeds are real good for energy, gut health, protein. They've got omega fats, jam-packed with antioxidants as well. So I'm just gonna do a light little sprinkle over the top. Yum. They taste really good in my opinion. I like them. I also saw someone put protein in their oats. I haven't tried that, but look at this. Like, just look at it. Like, how good does that look? Yum. Alright guys, it's 3:30, so I'm going to show you how the food looks. It's pretty much done, so I can just keep it on warm now. It smells delicious. You can see it's super juicy. That's why I like to strain out the veggies, because if I go like this, you'll literally see like all of the yum, leek and onion and carrot goodness. So yeah, I'll drain that out later and serve that with mash and beans. I think I'm just going to get the other veggies ready now, so that later on when Hamish gets home we'll just switch it on, let that cook, and dinner will be done. Yum. And this meat will just fall right off the bone. The veggies are cooking, steaming there. Finished. Glorious. Yum.
Is it bedtime? Did you get your nails done? Do you want to show the camera? He's shy. He's like, no, I don't want you to trim them again. Oh, pretty. Now you need to go for a W to file them off, don't you? Yes. Yes, I've got clothes on the floor again already. Zeus! He heard Louis grumble when he heard Zeus coming. Hi. Biggie one, my baby. He sleeps with me every night at the moment. It's really weird because he never used to really. But every night he cuddles up to me. Don't you have a little stools? And we shut the door because Louis, when he gets cold, doesn't like to go outside to wee. And we don't want to clean a wee off of our furniture. So we shut the door so Louis wakes us up to go outside, and we just like take him out rather than trust him to use the cat door. Like, we can trust him in some, he's perfect, but it's like weird, he's toilet trained, but he's just sassy and a dickhead and just doesn't do what he knows he should. and like he'll get in trouble and he's like, fuck, but he just doesn't care. Doesn't care enough when he gets in trouble. So yeah, we lock them both in our room overnight. So he stays in here the whole night cuddling me. Don't you? And you love it. You love it. Hmm? He's so cute. You're such a sweetie. Little fat sweetie.
Monday, done and dusted.
Done and dusted.
Yay! Peace out. A-town. Dirt, 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 dirt. Yay!